Another episode of BlockreVision. Hopefully the audio quality is good enough right now. So we are making the re-upload due to some video elements. My cable turned out to be broken and I didn't really recognize this at first. But getting to the point, we are making today an educational video. The educational Monday that will help you out with understanding the most important elements of technical analysis and trading that will hopefully increase your profitability in terms of finding best options on the market, best occasions. So I find this video will be timeless, so whenever you are watching this one, hopefully this one will help you out. So getting to the point, what is Confluence? Because we are talking about Confluence today. Confluence is the tool, or rather the set of different elements that is consisted of signals of many indicators. So you may use Fibonacci retracement, you may use RSI, Relative Strength Index, you may use Bollinger Bands or MACD or any other useful indicator, and by juxtaposition many of those signals, you may find the right entrance with the highest odd possible. So let's get to the point, and first let's have an intro. So we're jumping to TradingView, and on TradingView we'll study the case of DXY as it's one of the difficult case study, but if we just manage it and talk over trading Confluence based on this difficult, highly manipulated by market makers index, we'll get the essence of what's going on with Confluence. Hopefully, Confluence is also named a convergence. So if you just find the name either one of these, you will find what's going on. So on DXY, we may at first look at supports and resistances. So supports and resistances are the mostly watched elements above all regarding trading possible pivotal moments. So whenever the price rebounds out of the area, a couple of times we call in this area or the line the resistance or support. If we are bouncing out of the upper side, we are calling this support, and from lower side we are calling this resistance. So on DXY we may find resistance to get at 104 level that has been met on 13th of May, and that was the resistance that coincided with the stoppage of the price right after on in the beginning of August. That one point has also converged with meeting of EMA line, that is a exponential moving average. Here I have attached 100 EMA. That is one of the mostly propagated among many of market indicators. So if we just find that this EMA has a significance on the future performance and giving us a pivotal reaction to index, we may treat this as the point where as the point of the significance where the chart is meeting or touching such point. So that has been met once, has been met twice, and after second time, when the convergence of 100 EMA and this resistance turn up, we found a rebound. Another important element in terms of confluence, I mean that juxtaposition of different signal coming out of different indicators at the same time, is by analyzing RSI index. RSI, if you just have a look at this chart on a weekly chart, giving us a possibility of drawing such chart RSI patterns similar to what we tend to draw on a raw chart. So we can draw patterns not only on price action but also on RSI action. With this one, we can find there is a broadening channel that tend to break out in the upper direction. That is a kind of a pennant pattern. Here we have had a pattern of a channel. This one was descending channel that broke out to the upside. Also, that was a pennant, and this is another one, bullish formation. That is a triangle. With this one break to the upside, usually we tend to expect another move forward. We are right now retesting upper band of this triangle, and it means that we are prone to move higher. On a weekly chart, we can find we have formed a pin bar that is usually bearish, but with a juxtaposition of different indicators. Right now the trend is very strong. The RSI is indicating that we supposed to move forward, and also on a 4-hour chart we have just met recent support built on 22nd of September. That might be a triple signal that we tend to move higher. We can also check such elements as for instance Fibonacci extension, and Fibonacci extension right now is showing that we have stopped at 0.38.2 points. That is also of some significance. So we have quadruple confirmation this time. So DXY is possibly the one to move forward regarding those 4 signs. Remember, you cannot rely solely on candlestick patterns or formation patterns. Those are just 1 or 2 signals. The most important, as I said, is this resistance and support elements, but you may even omit this one and go to another that are also useful and will help you out with your trading decisions. So the confluence, to summarize, is a situation where many of indicators showing a possibly oversold or overbought tendency and giving us a chance to a pivot in the afterward time horizon. So just look through different indicators. You may find out just throughout these couple of most popular to find out what they indicating, whether those buy signals or sell signals, if you are taking a bet against, are confluencing each other in time. and that will be a sign for you to possibly tip a probability winner. So that's it in today's episode. Tomorrow we are getting back to videos often updates as we have cables fixed, so hopefully then there won't be any perturbances, and have a good evening.